Welcome to part 1 out of 5 parts that will give you my top 100 matches of 2016. Yes, today I'm gonna give you my top 100 matches from numbers 100 to 76. Then it will be 75 through 51. Then 50 through 26, then 25 through 11, and then part 5 will be what culminates everything and be my top 10 favorite matches of 2016. And we had a lot of great matches. Arguably a great year for matches. Each year has a great year for matches. So we have 100 here. Something that no YouTuber really done. I did it last year and I got a lot of viewership, and I want to try it again this year because it was a lot of fun. The promotions I will use are going to be WWE, NXT, ROH, Lucha Underground, New Japan Pro Wrestling, and occasionally anything that has to do with the Cruiserweight division. I'm sorry that I won't put TNA. I did it last year, but I tried to put TNA matches. Only one match made it up there, which was the Hardys versus DK at Bound for Glory. I'm sorry, but I don't know. I didn't want to do it with just one match scratched in there, even though, I stopped watching TNA, but I occasionally stuff here and there. I still haven't seen the Ultimate Deletion match. I should watch it, but yes. Anyways, also I didn't put WCPW because I'm not a full fan as much. I wanted to maybe wait till next year to see if I become a much fuller fan. But maybe next year I'll start watching WCPW. Hopefully, So yeah, I think that'll be it as far as I'll go. Enough of me chit chatting. Let's give you numbers 100 through 76. Hope you guys enjoy. Coming in at number 100, I have AJ Styles versus Chris Jericho from WrestleMania 32. Yes, I had to put it up here. It was AJ Styles' very first WrestleMania match. This is the only Chris Jericho AJ Styles match I put. I think it was a really great match. Granted, Chris Jericho won, but that didn't kill the feeling of this match. I still enjoyed the match. Again, it's number 100, but we got 99 more to go. Coming in at number 99, we got Aztec Warfare 3. Yes, compared to what I put Aztec Warfare 2, this is a bummer. But from Lucha Underground, November 16. It was a great Aztec Warfare. Definitely not the weakest out of all Aztec Warfares ever. I still think it's a great Aztec Warfare match. People complain about the ending of Sexy Star winning. I'm one of those that was okay with it, especially now that we found out that Johnny Mundo wins the championship back. But I will agree that it was kind of stupid how Sexy Star could beat Mil Muertes as well as beat up a bunch of people. As well as there was a lot of filler, considering that there was a lot of superstars missing due to all these rules, but it was still a fun match, another good match. Coming in at number 98, we have Kyle O'Reilly versus Matt Sydal from ROH Super Card of Honor. Yes, another technically good match. One of the more underrated, forgettable matches that we had all year. It was still a really good match. Definitely go watch it. Kyle O'Reilly and Matt Sydal, they got good chemistry, I'll say that. Coming in at number 97 from NXT March 2nd, Finn Balor versus Neville. Yes, after Finn Balor beating the record of the longest running NXT champion, Neville decided to take matters into his own hands and try to beat that record, and granted he didn't. Finn Balor wins the championship. It was great. I hope nothing but the best because these guys are going to have to be part of the UK tournament coming up in January, which is going to be a lot of fun. Hope to see who is the UK champion. So I hope they have a rematch because, this match was good, but trust me, they could do better. Have you seen their rival match? Have you seen the match that got them into the the main roster. Yes, these guys can wrestle their asses off. This is one of the weaker matches, but I'm pretty sure they could do better. Coming in at number 96, I have the Royal Rumble match from the Royal Rumble this year. It was for the WWE Championship. Roman Reigns is number 1. 1 versus all. We had the debut of AJ Styles. Sami Zayn came back to feud with Kevin Owens. Everything about this was like just top notch, pretty good. Some goofy stuff here and there, like R-Truth trying to jump with a ladder. Kofi Kingston getting eliminated, not even noticing it. But at the end of the day, Triple H became WWE champion. That led to a shitty WrestleMania main event, I should say, but still a good match. Coming in at number 95, the Young Bucks versus Ricochet and David Finlay from New Japan Pro Wrestling's King of Pro Wrestling. The Young Bucks are my favorite tag team currently, besides maybe the Revival and #DIY. The Young Bucks need to be in NXT. Can you imagine those matches? Young Bucks versus DIY, Young Bucks versus American Alpha. I mean, Young Bucks have proved it, even with a tag team like Ricochet and David Finlay. I love both these guys, but they feel like they could be their own people. But, I mean, I'm just saying, Young Bucks are definitely killing it right now. Coming in at number 4, the Ultima Lucha Falls Count Anywhere rematch. Coming in from Ultima Lucha 2, from Lucha Underground's Cage and the Mac. Whoa, talk about just setting up high standards and just having another good match. It ended with the Mac rolling up Cage, but it was still a good match. I think they fought in Dario's office, which has never been seen. That was the first ever, I believe, and I don't know, just another fun-ass match, and they topped their previous one. Good job, Mac and Cage. It was a good match. Coming in at number 3, number 93, my bad. I've been fucking up with the numbers, my bad. 93. This is number 93. Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Big Cass, Roman Reigns from Raw, August 29th. This is for the Vacate Universal Championship. Remember Finn Balor got injured? Now that I think about it, Seth and Finn are not in this list at all. Spoilers. Yes, Finn got injured, so they had to do a whole tournament, and it led to this Fatal 4-Way match. Sorry about that. I had a phone call, but like I said, Kevin Owens became the Universal Champion due to Triple H interfering, attacking Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. Even Big Cass threw in some good shit in the end. Granted, he wasn't going to win, but, I mean, shoot. Big Cass could definitely work on his own, and I feel like Enzo could be a manager. Hell, I could see that working out. If they move to SmackDown, maybe feud for the IC Championship. Big Cass could do a lot of stuff on his own. Granted, Enzo and Cass is a really good tag team. I definitely don't want that team to break up. Just showed a lot of things from all these guys. Coming in at number 92, I got Matanza Cuerto versus Prince Puma from Lucha Underground's October 5th episode. Yes, Prince Puma got chosen from Dario's Dial of Doom. And granted, Prince Puma and Matanza Cuerto killed it. Even with Mil Muertes interfering, Prince Puma and Matanza Cuerto still had a great match. It was a really good match. Matanza Cuerto, one of the most underrated big men monsters of the year, maybe ever, because, I mean, granted, he was the champion, but I'm pretty sure soon enough Matanza Cuerto will go down as one of the best monsters in the history of this company. Coming in at number 91, AJ Styles versus Dean Ambrose from SmackDown Live, September 27th. Yes, this is the rematch that Dean Ambrose wanted. I didn't think it was going to be really good because it was a SmackDown match, but these guys killed it. This is actually the only SmackDown Live match I have in this entire list. I'm sorry, but I gotta tell you right now, I'm spoiling the rest of the list, but just hear me out. AJ Styles and Dean Ambrose had another great match. AJ Styles wins. John Cena was on commentary. There was just a good match. These guys definitely have some good chemistry. I mean, finally give Dean Ambrose someone to work with besides Seth Rollins for once. It was good. Coming in at number 90, I have Johnny Mundo versus Cage from Lucha Underground's April 27th special. Yes, Cage in a cage. Cage beat Johnny Mundo, and I thought it was going to be a quick squash match, but it actually managed to be a really good match, and I loved every second of it. It was really good. Yeah. Before I get to hold on, give me a second. I need to fix this. Before I get to 89, let me just pause this real quick. I gotta answer this text. And we're back. Coming in at number 89, The Revival versus American Alpha from NXT TakeOver Dallas. Yes, the very first great tag team match for the NXT Tag Team Championships, which eventually led to other great tag team matches this year from NXT. American Alpha win the tag team championships. I forget how great American Alpha is. I hope that they get a push in 2017. And The Revival, I hope they don't screw him up. I feel like they're going to go to Raw, but they do deserve to go to SmackDown personally. And hell, they could start a feud, Revival versus American Alpha in 2017, because this is one of a few more matches that you'll see later on in this list. Coming in at number 88, Prince Puma versus Dragon Azteca Jr. from Lucha Underground, 6/29. If I recall, I'm trying to remember when it's 6. June 29th, yes. Should know my calendar. But June 29th from Lucha Underground, Prince Puma was ready to take on Rey Mysterio at Ultima Lucha 2. And he took on Dragon Azteca Jr. because they're buddies, but at the same time he wants to take on Rey Mysterio. Prince Puma beats Dragon Azteca in a really good match. And it just told a good story of, I'm ready for you, Rey. Good luck. And it was a good ass match. And yeah, it's a good match. Coming in at number 87, a match I don't think we've seen in the indie wrestling, but we got it in WWE. Coming in at number 87, we got from Raw, April 11th, Sami Zayn versus AJ Styles. If Sami Zayn won, he would be entered into the payback match between Roman Reigns and AJ Styles. And this was a fucking good match. Yes. AJ Styles and Sami Zayn, great match, a very forgotten match. People don't talk about it as much. You people should. This was a damn good match. Watch it. Coming in at number 86, TJ Perkins versus Johnny Gargano from the Cruiserweight Classic Episode 7. Yes, after Johnny Gargano losing the championships, or losing at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn, he wanted to still try to win the Cruiserweight Classic, but he lost to TJ Perkins, and it was a damn fun, good match. And they sold the injury. I love that when they sell the injuries. That's really good from them, and I appreciate this match. It was a damn good match. Coming in at number 85, we got from ROH's 14th anniversary, Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly take on Jay Lethal in a triple threat match for the ROH Championship. Jay Lethal wins, but I really wanted Kyle O'Reilly to win. Because I wanted Kyle O'Reilly to finally win the ROH Championship. That is much later in the year. This took place in February. We have to fast forward to December, which we'll get to later on. But damn, this was another good match. Great triple threat match from all three. And I like how ROH do triple threats differently. Like all three are in the ring. It's not two people fight one person outside. This was great. Coming in at number 84. We got King Cuerno versus Fenix for the Gift of the Gods Championship in a ladder match. Yes. We rarely see ladder matches in Lucha Underground, or let alone any stipulation. And this match got a stipulation, and it was damn fucking good. King Cuerno and Fenix got great chemistry. Fenix wins the championship back from King Cuerno, and it was another great match. Coming in at number 83, Brian Kendrick versus Rich Swann in the first ever 205 Live special. I hate 205 Live. I think it's a bad idea to have a cruiserweight show. But Brian Kendrick and Rich Swann killed it in the very first episode of 205 Live. Rich Swann is the new cruiserweight champion because of that. And I thought it was going to suck, but Rich Swann as a NXT, as a cruiserweight champion has worked. He's the most charismatic champion of them all. I love him as a NXT champion, but I hope the cruiserweight division improves out of this, and I hope 205 Live gets canceled. I really don't like it. Coming in at number 82, a match I thought I was gonna put higher on the list, but because there were so many great matches, I couldn't put it. So 82 from NXT TakeOver Brooklyn to Asuka versus Bayley. Asuka and Bayley have great chemistry. I like their Dallas match a lot more. This was a little bit short, but it was still really good. And another, just showing Bayley's underdog skills and Asuka being a legit champion, a stronger champion. And it was a really good match. I really enjoyed it. Coming in at number 81, Gran Metalik versus Zack Sabre Jr. and the Cruiserweight Classic finals from episode 10. It's kicked off the show of one of the best shows of the entire year, but Gran Metalik and Zack Sabre Jr. took on each other in a really good match. I hope that Zack Sabre Jr. is in the UK tournament. I doubt he is, but Zack Sabre Jr., if he was in NXT, he would definitely kill it. Gran Metalik, I don't know where he's been at, but they definitely need to bring this guy back. I know he's still in contract with WWE, so use him for fuck's sakes. Shit. Coming in at number 80, we got Muertes, Prince Puma, and Pentagon Jr. from Lucha Underground, March 9th. This was a great triple threat match. One of the more underrated matches of the year. Pentagon Jr. and Prince Puma took on Mil Muertes, basically. And even though Mil Muertes won, that led to a really great match the following week with Fenix and Mil Muertes, because Fenix was cashing in his Gift of the Gods championship to Mil Muertes, and it was a great lead up. But this, again, don't forget the triple threat match before, because this was a really good match. Coming in at number 79 is a match some people thought I hated, but I actually enjoy a lot. Coming in at number 79 is Shinsuke Nakamura versus Austin Aries from NXT TakeOver to the end. I enjoyed the match. I don't think it was as fantastic as like people might say. Like I said, I still think it's a great match and it's still a must watch. Yes, even though Austin Aries lost, and keep this in mind, I'm a bigger Austin Aries fan than Shinsuke Nakamura, and that's just a fact for me. But this match was really good. I still enjoy it. I just wish that they had a more story and they had something on the line to fight for, you know, like a number one contendership or something like that. That would like definitely been easier to like get more behind. If it's just one-on-one with no reasoning to fight except these two are great wrestlers and we got nothing else to do with them, it kind of kills the mood. But still a great match. Coming in at number 78, Seth Rollins versus Kevin Owens at Hell in a Cell. I hated that Chris Jericho had to interfere, but it makes sense for the story. But before the Chris Jericho interference, this match was really fucking good. There was table spots. They used steel steps. It was just balls to walls. I'm actually shocked they're not super injured. But, I mean, this is, again, a good match to watch. Even though I hated the Seth Kevin's feud, they had some good matches. And we'll get to one later in the list. Coming in at number 77, Matanza Cuerto versus Cage. Talk about two big men just having a good ass brawl. I thought this match was gonna be okay. This match was really good. Cage showing that he's not maybe that powerful because Matanza Cuerto is, of course, a beast. It was a damn good match. Yes, it was a good match. Coming in at number 76, and this is the last match I'm gonna talk about until we get to part 4. Or part 2, my apologies. Jay Lethal versus Cody. Not Cody Rhodes, just Cody. I guess that's what he's going to go by now. But from ROH Final Battle. This was a good fantasy match to have. Like, it was kind of like a mini dream match. Because Cody Rhodes was never the guy in WWE. And I hope he becomes something bigger than he was in 2017. And maybe Cody Rhodes comes back and becomes a much stronger character and wrestler. Hopefully they build him right. Cody Rhodes is definitely killing it in the indie wrestling. I didn't think he was going to work in the indie wrestling, but damn, he proved me wrong. He's been taking on Kurt Angle, which is a match I haven't seen. I still have to see for some reason I haven't seen it, but I mean, Rhodes is killing it, and now he has a great match with Jay Lethal in ROH Final Battle. Another must see. So yeah, that concludes my list for part 1 of 5 parts. Yeah, part 2 I might do not that far from now. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Get ready for the next 4 parts. And until then, I'm out.